Step outside into the morning, with the city waking slow. There are streets I cannot measure. There are places I must go. Yet I do not walk uncovered. I do not move without your care. For your promise travels with me, like a blessing in the air. Every step becomes a prayer. Every breath becomes a sign that the God who rules the heavens still is watching over mine. Send your angels on the road, guide my feet and guard my way. Let no stone become my falling, let no fear command my day. I will move in quiet courage, I will trust what I cannot see. For your hand is my protection, and your love goes before me. Crowded trains and hurried voices, busy hearts and tired eyes. Still your peace can find the corners where the hidden worry lies. You are present in the motion. You are steady in the rush. When the world becomes too heavy, you return me to your hush. Cover every open doorway, bless the work my hands will do. Keep my mind from needless panic, turn my focus back to you. If the path becomes uncertain, if the plans begin to bend, I will follow where you lead me. For your mercy has no end. On the road and in the waiting, through the noise and through the rain, I am kept by holy kindness. I am kept chair beside the window where the morning softly lands. I bring the pieces of my story and place them gently in your hands. No need to hide the heavy questions, no need to dress my prayers in gold. You understand the words unspoken and every ache my heart still holds. Before I speak, you already know. Before I fall, you hold me close. In this quiet I am learning your love is not a distant hope. In this room, my heart is open. In this light, my fears grow small. Jesus, meet me in the stillness. You are faithful through it all. Let my mind be slow and steady. Let my soul receive your care. Every breath becomes a doorway when I know that you are there. The city moves beyond the curtains, cars and voices fill the street. But here within this little shelter, your gentle peace is meeting me. I used to chase 1,000 answers, I try to carry every load. Now I rest inside your promise, you will lead me as I go. Not every prayer needs perfect language, not every tear needs to explain. You are present in the waiting, you are healing through the pain. In this room, my heart is open. In this light, I start anew. Jesus, shape my thoughts with mercy. Make my ordinary true. Let my day become a blessing. Let my words be soft and fair. Every moment turns to worship when I walk with you in prayer. Quiet room, open heart, you are near. Here I start. There is a home beyond my striving, a holy room of endless peace, where love is not a passing moment, and every anxious labor ceases. I have wandered through the noise, looking for a place to stay. Let your presence open gently, like dawn upon a hidden way. Not just shelter for the evening, not just comfort for today. You invite me into forever, where your mercy does not fade. I will dwell in the house of the Lord, where grace becomes my final song, where every tear is held in mercy, and every exile finds belonging. There my shepherd walks beside me, there my heart is fully known, there the love that chased my footsteps welcomes me as one of his own. Until that day I walk with promise through ordinary hours and pain. Your goodness follows every morning, your mercy meets me once again. If the road grows long and narrow, if my heart forgets its worth, remind me I am only passing through the shadows of this earth. Home is not a distant building. Home is where your presence stays. Every moment filled with worship, every breath returned as praise. So let my life move toward your dwelling, with peaceful steps and open hands. My shepherd leads me into glory, where love forever stands. us comfort for today. You invite me into forever, where your mercy does not fade. I will dwell in the house of the Lord, where grace becomes my final song, where every tear is held in mercy, and every exile finds belonging. There my shepherd walks beside me, there my heart is full. I searched for courage in my own heart, but found a well already dry. Then mercy turned my gaze to heaven and taught my tired soul to rise. The hills stood quiet in the distance, the morning opened clear and wide, but deeper than the view before me was the one who stayed inside. You made the earth that holds my footsteps. You spread the sky above my fear. So why should I believe I'm forgotten when your kindness draws so near? Help comes down from heaven's hands, not as thunder, not as pride, but as peace that enters softly and walks with me at my side. You keep my heart from being shattered. You keep my feet from losing ground. When trouble moves without a warning, your faithful mercy gathers around. The daylight may reveal my limits, the evening may expose my pain, yet every hour becomes a doorway with open hands and lifted eyes. The one who keeps me through the darkness will lead me into morning skies. I thought my past was only failure, a trail of things I could not mend. But when I looked through eyes of mercy, I saw your patience without end. The steps I took in fear and weakness, prayers I whispered without faith, we're still surrounded by your kindness and covered by your saving grace. You were behind me in the sorrow, you were before me in the unknown. You were around me in the silence and never left me on my own. I am followed by mercy, I am surrounded by grace. Goodness walks through every season and meets me in every place. The shepherd keeps what I surrender, shepherd heals what I regret. The shepherd turns my broken story into a song not finished yet. When I sit at the table of blessing, I remember how I arrived, not by strength or perfect courage, but by the love that kept me alive. You fill my cup beyond deserving, you call me child, not enemy. You make a home inside your promise, where my restless heart is free. Let mercy chase the fear behind me, let goodness open doors ahead. place is true. But then your kindness filled the silence with more than I could ask from you. You did not give me borrowed comfort. You did not leave me half restored. You poured your grace into my weakness until my heart could hope once more. There is a feast inside your presence. There is a joy the world can't know. Even in the room of pressure, your living mercy overflows. My cup overflows with your goodness. My heart comes alive in your care. You prepare peace in the middle of trouble and teach me that you are there. You lift my head above the whispers. You clothe my shame in holy light. You turn my mourning into worship and guide me through the longest night. The table stands where fear expected that I would lose my voice again. But you have named me as your child and made your love my confidence. I will not measure life by lack now. I will not live by what I see. For every breath inside your blessing becomes a song of victory. Pour out faith where doubt has gathered. Pour out hope where dreams feel dry. Pour out peace until my spirit learns to rest beneath your sky. Let my days become thanksgiving. Let my heart remember this. The shepherd who has filled my cup will lead me into endlessness. You are with me before the world begins to speak. You meet me in the quiet places where my heart feels small and weak. I do not know what waits before me. I do not see what storms may form, but I have learned your love is steady, a hidden shelter, safe and warm. You are not bound by my confusion. You are not changed by what I feel. When everything around me trembles, your gentle truth remains real. You watch the path my life is taking. You hold the breath within my chest. You guard the places I am entering, and call my anxious spirit blessed. The one who shaped the light of morning will keep me through the midnight air. No step I take is left unguarded. No burden falls outside your care. If I go out with heavy questions, let faith walk softly next to me. If I come home with tired shoulders, let grace be waiting patiently. The sun may rise on my decisions. The moon may shine on hidden scars, but through each hour you remain faithful, closer than the brightest stars. Make every threshold full of worship. Make every ending full of trust. Turn all my ordinary moments into praise that rises from the dust. From this first breath until the evening, from every door to every road, keep keep my life within your blessing and carry what I cannot hold. I came to you with noise inside me, 1,000 thoughts I could not name. But you did not ask for perfect words. You simply called me close again. The world had taught my heart to hurry, to prove my worth and hide my need. Yet you brought me into stillness, where wounded places start to heal. There is a calm I cannot borrow. There is a rest I cannot buy. It flows from you like hidden water, beneath the mercy of your eyes. Beside the quiet waters, you teach my soul to stay. Not every road must be hurried, not every fear must lead the way. You guide me back to holy breathing. You soften what the years made hard, and in the hush of your nearness, you restore my tired heart. The green fields bloom without my striving. The morning opens by your hand. I do not need to hold tomorrow when you already understand. If I walk through narrow shadows, if sorrow bends the light ahead, your presence turns the valleys sacred. And I remember what you said. You are peace beneath the pressure. You are hope beneath the pain. You are love that keeps returning, like sunlight after There are mountains I cannot move, and questions I cannot explain. But beyond the weight of what I face, your mercy rises through the rain. I have carried fear like luggage, I have called anxiety my guide, but you invite my tired spirit to rest where faithful arms abide. The hills do not become my answer, the sky itself is not my peace. They only point my heart toward heaven, where every restless search can cease. You are the source of every rescue, the holy maker over all. You hear the prayer beneath my silence, and catch me long before I fall. You keep my soul through hidden seasons. You stand where human strength runs dry. The mountains bow before your glory, and still you notice when I cry. When daylight burns with heavy questions, when nighttime brings a colder fear, you are the shade around my weakness, the proof that I am not alone here. No harm can steal the final promise. No road can take me from your care. For every breath I spend in trusting finds you already waiting there. Let mercy rise above my worry. Let praise grow deeper than my pain. Let faith become a quiet river, flowing through my heart again. I will not worship distant mountains. I will not bow to fear I see. My hope belongs to their creator, whose love has made a home in me. When my soul wakes tired and empty, you meet me before the day begins. Not with thunder, not with pressure, but with mercy moving quietly within. I have chased too many shadows, I have held too much alone. Still you call me from the distance, like a shepherd leading me home. You know the places I am weary, you know the road beneath my feet. Before I ask for living water, you prepare a place of peace. You are the shepherd of my heart, the gentle guide of all my days. You lead me where my soul can breathe and cover me with quiet grace. When fear surrounds the path before me, your voice becomes my steady light. I do not walk as one forgotten. You stay beside me through the night. There are fields I never noticed, where your kindness waits for me. There are streams beneath the silence, where my restless thoughts are free. Restore what I have broken, you renew what shame has worn. In the valley of my questions, you still make my courage born. Even when the darkness gathers, even when my strength is gone, your hand remains upon my shoulder, and your love keeps leading on. Let my life become a table set with mercy, hope, and praise. Let your goodness walk behind me until I see your face. Morning leans across my window with a golden quiet glow. I bring you every hidden burden only you already know. There are worries waiting for me. There are names I cannot face, but I enter this new morning through the doorway of your grace. You do not ask me to be fearless, you invite me to be held. Every battle loses power when your kindness is revealed. You are shelter in the morning, you are peace before the day. You are stronger than the trouble that may meet me on the way. I will walk beneath your promise with my spirit soft and free. For the God who guards the heavens bends his heart to care for me. I have heard the voice of panic calling loudly through the night, but your whisper moved much deeper, turning shadows into light. There is no alarm that shakes you, no disaster you cannot see. Every danger bows before you, every fear must loosen me. Place your hand upon my thinking, place your truth inside my chest. Guide the rhythm of my breathing, teach my weary soul to rest. I will not belong to terror, I will not be ruled by dread, for the path ahead is covered His light feels distant, where the air is hard to breathe, where every step becomes a question, and hope feels difficult to see. But you are not afraid of valleys. You do not leave when shadows fall. Your presence walks through hidden places and makes a path beneath it all. I may not understand the darkness, I may not know how long it stays, but I can trust the one beside me, whose voice can guide my fearful days. In the valley, you are near, closer than the fear I carry, stronger than the night around me, faithful when my heart is weary. I will not run from every shadow, I will not bow to every pain, for even here your rod and staff bring comfort to my soul again. You do not shame my trembling footsteps, you do not rush my wounded prayer. You walk with patience through the silence and teach me how to meet you there. The path may bend through grief and questions, the sky may hide the morning sun, but you remain my holy shelter until the darker road is done. Let every valley become an altar, let every tear become a song, let every fear that tried to break me find you had been here all along. but because my faithful shepherd has promised to be near. There are places light feels distant, where the air is hard to breathe, where every step becomes a question and hope feels difficult to see. But you are not afraid of valleys. You do not leave when shadows fall. Your presence walks through hidden places and makes a path beneath it all. I may not understand the darkness, I may not know how long it stays, but I can trust the one beside me, whose voice can guide my fearful days. In the valley, you are near, closer than the fear I carry, stronger than the night around me, faithful when my heart is weary. I will not run from every shadow, I will not bow to every pain, for even here your rod and staff bring comfort to my soul again. You do not shame my trembling footsteps, you do not rush my wounded prayer. You walk with patience through the silence and teach me how to meet you there. The path may bend through grief and questions, the sky may hide the morning sun, but you remain my holy shelter until the darker road is done. Let every valley become an altar, let every tear become a song, let every fear that tried to break me find you had been here is clear, but because my faithful shepherd has promised to be